that way. So I needed a break. And I think, I'm trying to think, the last time I actually filmed a video was like 2 months ago. I filmed it before we went on our Virginia vacation, and we went on our Virginia vacation in like July 15th, I think we left to go on the vacation. And so the last time I actually filmed a video was like the 11th of July or the 10th of July. But the last time you guys saw a video was in August, because I held on to that video and released it in August. But anyway, I'm back. I just had to take some time for myself because I'm not stressed anymore. I was stressed. There was some changes going on in my life. So we'll talk about that in another video. But I'm looking at all this stuff that I have here in front of me because today's going to be a Q&A, and some questions that you guys have asked required me to get some of my products out. So without further ado, let's get started. And I'm just going to put the names down below, like right here on the bottom of the screen. You guys know I put them on paper. Like I printed out from Instagram. So if you're not following me, follow me on Instagram. Because that's where I post a picture saying ask any questions, and then all the questions are listed below that you guys ask. I cut and paste and I print on paper. Okay, the first one is I was wondering how the MANECHOICE vitamins are working for you, and do you still use them? I'm taking them myself, and also are you still using the same hair products? The first question about the vitamins. These are the vitamins the person is talking about. These are the MANECHOICE Metabolism Plus. I think the original ones was like Metabolism. Now these are the Plus. I have maybe, let me see, I think I have like a week left or a couple weeks. Maybe like a week and a half left or something like that. And after this bottle is over, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep on taking them, just for the simple fact that it can get pretty expensive, and then I'm trying to do it naturally without taking vitamins, because I've been taking vitamins for years now, whether it was Hairfinity or whether it was these. I've been taking these not even a year yet, but they're good. I notice that they don't break me out. So if you have been using Hairfinity and you love the results on them, but it makes your face break out, try this because the results are awesome. I actually noticed thicker faster with this, and I noticed no breakouts, not even one breakout from these, which is like a major plus for me because I'm very acne prone and I like to pick at my skin and cause acne scars. Let me see, do you still use them? The answer is yes, I still use them until this bottle is up. I'm still thinking if I want to continue, but I most likely won't. But I'm not sure. We didn't get to that bridge yet. I got about like a week and a half before I can make my decision. Are you still using the same hair products? Yes, I am. But I did buy something else that I'll talk about a little later. Now that you are in the process of adopting, do you still want to move to Nevada? Also, have your career aspirations changed from wanting to be an inspirational speaker? If so, what career would you like to have? After the adoption process is done with Mama Creta, I always call her Mama Creta. That's what I call her now. Instead of Mama Sita, I go Mama Creta. I call her everything. I'm like, Creta girl, come here, Creta girl, like that. But mainly I call her by her real name. But anyway, I still have the vision, the motivation, determination, inspiration, any other Asian to move to Nevada. I'm not putting a timestamp on it anymore because we make plans and God laughs. I kind of do have a timestamp on it, but I really don't have one. So I think I'm gonna keep that time to myself, but I do want to move to Nevada. I tell Mama Caesar all the time, I'm like, we leaving Connecticut. And she'd be like, yeah, we're going bye-bye. We're going bye-bye. Mommy, we're going bye-bye. We're gonna go to the park. The girl's like addicted to the park. I don't know why, but I think she thinks Nevada is a park. So if she thinks it's a park, then we're going to the park. And do you still have career aspirations for being an inspirational speaker? I would love to be an inspirational speaker. I would love to just inspire, motivate, entertain people. That would be awesome. Make people laugh and smile and everything, and brighten people's day. Of course, I still think about doing that. I know there's a long process and a lot to do to get to that point, but your girl gonna get there. What are your 3 to 5 hair tips for someone beginning their hair journey? let's see. Moisturize, moisturize, moisturize. I'm just playing. But you do want to moisturize your hair. This is what I do. Okay, make sure my hair is moisturized. Try to stay away from heat, which your girl has gone 2 months without heat. The last time I put heat on my hair was when I had filmed the last video that you guys saw was when I did my, when I used my curling wand. You guys saw that video in August. I think it was like August 2nd I uploaded it, but I actually filmed that video on like July 10th or July 11th. It was something like that. That video was almost a month old before you guys even saw it. So, 2 months, but I need heat on my hair. And you can, it's almost like you can tell the difference after a week. You can start to tell like that your hair is strong before you notice any growth and stuff like that, but you feel the strength come back in your hair. So I would say minimize the heat. If you can eliminate it altogether, eliminate it. I want to try to go a year without putting heat on my hair. 2 months down, 10 to go. We're almost there. Then the next thing I want to say is use a wide tooth comb. A lot of people use those like rat tail combs or like finer, thinner combs. You need a comb that the teeth are spaced far apart. Especially if you have curly or kinky hair. If your hair is pretty much straight, you can pretty much do whatever you want. But if your hair is like kinky or coily or whatever, or curly, you want to get away from the wide tooth combs. You do want to invest in a nice satin or silk bonnet with a pillowcase. I won't say the pillowcase is $5, that's cheating. So you know you need some satin sleeping materials, put it that way. Satin pillowcase, and a satin bonnet or satin scarf, you know, all the satin stuff to go to sleep in. And then number 5. Oh, see, these are in no particular order though, so I'm not naming them in order of importance. But another one, you gotta have a clean scalp. A lot of people will watch YouTube videos and they'll say, well, this girl don't wash her hair every day. She washes it every week. She washes it once a month. She washes it every other week. She washes it every 3 days. You can kind of play with that if you want to be inspired by someone and try it out. But if it don't work for you, stop and do what works for you. There's some people who can go a month without washing their hair. Me personally, I can't. My head, my scalp, my body would be on fire. I can't go that long without washing my hair. The longest I can go a week. If my hair is like air dry, so like curly or whatever. And the reason why I say curly is because I have a relaxer, so my hair doesn't really curl up anymore. But if my hair is like flat iron, I can go longer. For some weird reason, I can go longer. I'm sorry. If my hair is air dried, I can go longer. If my hair is flat iron, I can't go that long. I don't know why. I don't know why my scalp just gets so when my hair is flat ironed. But when my hair is like this, I can go 10 days, 2 weeks. One time I went 2 weeks, and that's because I wasn't touching my hair. I left it in a bun for 2 weeks. It was bad. I had a lot of shedding that time. A lot of growth, a lot of thickness, a lot of shedding, a lot of tangles. It was a big old mess. I didn't lose hair. Like excess hair, I guess you want to say. But yeah, so you want to keep a clean scalp. However long your scalp can last before it gets dirty, go with that. Don't be like, well, this girl, her hair grew so long all the way down to her waist in like 3 years and she washed her hair once a month. That's what I'm going to do. That's it. That's what I said. Yeah, and then if your scalp is on fire or you got like 1/8 of an inch of buildup on your scalp, your hair's not going to grow that fast because your follicles are suffocating and they can't suffocate and grow at the same time. If that makes sense. I don't know. Here we go. Any suggestions on how to care for your hair during and after workouts? I have short hair, so I can't put it up in a ponytail or a bun. And I don't want to use heat every day. Thanks for your videos, and I love your videos. Thank you. You said your hair is short, but you didn't tell me how you wear your hair. And the reason why I say that's important is because some people wear their hair in a curly TWA. Some people have like a straighter, finer texture hair, so they wear their hair like tapered in the back and a little something on the top, but they don't have to flatten every day. But my biggest thing is keep your hair wrapped up. Make sure it's like a thin, breathable satin or silky scarf. That's what I do. I don't wear those sweatbands. I feel like that's going to take my edges out. I just tie my hair down with a scarf. And then since your hair is short, it might be a little easier for you because if your hair is long and you wrap your hair, let's say you flatten your hair and you wrap it and then you tie your hair down and go to sleep and then you wake up the next day and you go work out, your hair is sweating, but not only is it sweating the roots, but it's sweating on your ends because your ends are wrapped around your head. That might be a disaster. You don't want your ends to get wet. So if you have longer hair, meaning if you have hair that can wrap around your head, I would recommend taking that wrap out and then putting it in like a loose ponytail. Like, don't put the elastic around it too many times, make it tight, but make it loose and then tie your edges down. And then after you're done, don't take the scarf off right away. Like, you finish your workout, like, ooh, that workout was good, girl, and you take the scarf off, your scalp is still kind of wet from sweat, and it's gonna like, it's gonna revert up. So keep it tied down until it like dries. But if your hair is short, you can just keep it tied down, because whether you wrap it or whether you leave it loose, the ends are gonna get wet anyway. I remember when my hair was like this long. I wish I did videos back then. Oh, that would have been awesome. But my hair was like that long. Like, the front came down to here, the back came down to here. It was like shaved in the back. And I would just put a scarf on. Sometimes, and my hair actually curled up then, because the back was natural and the top was relaxed. It was weird because I was growing it out and I didn't relax it until it grew out a little longer. So I had these cute little curls back there. I was looking all good and everything. What I would do is I would put Bantu knots on the top of my head because the top was relaxed and the back was like natural because it was all shaved down and it was growing back out. So I would tie my edges down, and at night I would do Bantu knots just on the relaxed part, and I would tie my edges down, go to sleep, wake up the next day, work out, whatever I was working out, because I barely worked out back then, but I kind of did a little something to break a little sweat. And then I would take my Bantu knots out, leave the scarf tied around my edges, and take the Bantu knots out so it made these little tiny curls to match the back. And then I would take the scarf off after it dried, and I was all set. And I had a little TWA back then. I wish I did videos so you guys could have saw that. But your girl was rocking a TWA, although half of my head was natural and the other half was relaxed. It was crazy. Do you ever use any high-end hair products? And if so, what are your faves? Now, I'm not so much on, oh, I have to buy this because it's high-end. Oh my gosh, I just have to. But no, I don't do that. I just go with what I like. And I used to use high-end, I use this one brand called Kerastase. Is that how you pronounce it? All I know is you can buy a shampoo, conditioner, a mask, a moisturizer, and then like some type of serum / elixir type thing, and you can spend over $200 to $250. I had to stop that because that was ridiculous. What'd you call it? So I don't buy that anymore. It works, but it's too freaking expensive, and the bottles are so small. But you get those in salons, and you can get them online. But L'Oreal makes dupes for that. But I'm looking over here at some products, and I have my favorite. I call it high-end. I don't know if people want to call it high-end. I don't know what you feel. What do you mean? What classifies as high-end, or what is the requirements for a product to be high-end? That's what I'm going to say. Is it price? Is it how well it works? Well, of course it's price, but not only like how high is the price, you know? So I don't know. But I would call this high-end because this is a 1.7 ounce bottle of a product that you guys know I'm already going to talk about. And it's $45. So for 1 ounce, 1.7 ounces. So I guess we could say 2 ounces. So a little under 2 ounces, you're paying $45. I would call that high-end. That's expensive. It's Simplicity Oil. And you guys know I love this. And I actually just bought this bottle. This bottle, brand new, girlfriend. It's like right there. I only use about that much. Oh, and then there's something else. Simplicity Oil came out with something else. And you guys are funny on Instagram. Whenever y'all see a sale on Simplicity Oil, or when she started talking about that new product, y'all be hitting me up real quick. Like, y'all know I'm like addicted. But you guys are enablers. It's not good. I gotta stop spending so much money. But still love it anyway. But where is the stupid bottle? It's right here. Okay, she came out with a spray. And this is like a refresher spray, a mist, a mistful moisturizer. It was funny because when I saw this on Instagram, and you guys know that's how I found out about this product a long time ago. When I saw this on Instagram, it just looks like a bottle of water. And I was like, I know it's going to be good because it's from Simplicity Oil. But it just looks like a bottle of water, like a spray bottle of water. And so I said, I'm going to buy it anyway. And I'm just going to let you know, I bought these. She didn't send these to me, but I bought them. And oh my gosh. It smells so fresh. It just smells like springtime. It smells like cucumbers and a fresh breeze. For real. That sounds crazy, but it smells like cucumbers. And I think cucumbers is in it with the Simplicity oil. It licks all up in there. And then it just smells like a fresh breeze on a spring day. And what I do is I spray this on my hair. Well, I'm trying to think. No, I've never tried it on flat iron hair because when I bought this, my hair wasn't flat iron. So I don't know how it is on flat iron hair. I don't know if it'll make it revert or make little crinkles in your hair. I don't know. But on air dry hair, natural hair, any hair that's not heat styled, it is good for you, girlfriend. You just spray it all up in there like that. It refreshes the scent of your hair and it just makes it mad soft. Let me see if it detangles. I don't think it detangles. That's not what it's meant to do. But it says, it's refresh and reactivates. And it's a root and tip refresher spritz to instantly hydrate your hair strands. Softens the hair, aids in detangling. Oh, it does aid in detangling. But I would think if you have very high tangly hair, you would be using so much of this to make it detangling. So I don't know. I really wouldn't use it as a detangler. I've never tried it as that. And it reactivates existing products on the hair strands to prevent buildup and overuse of cream, gels, and leave-ins. It's so good, your hair will drink it up. That's what she wrote. And it's true. It legitimately looks like a bottle of water. Like a spray bottle filled with water. But when you spray this on your hair, you instantly know, you feel softness. It's really weird. Just that little thing look like water, but I love it. And that was, so I said, this is like $45, so I would call this high-end, girlfriend. It has high-end quality and high-end price tag. And then this was $17. So this isn't, I wouldn't say that this was too overpriced because you can get something like this in the store. Like, now you can't get this quality in the store because I haven't found anything like this, but you can get like this price tag, like a product like this with a price tag of like $12, $15, but I think that's $17. But I would say Simplicity Oil is high end. And another thing, I need to put Instagram down because Instagram is a problem. I need to uninstall that app off my phone because I be searching when I'm bored at night. I be searching for like hair products. Not so much hair products. I search for hairstyles and inspiration of hairstyles and stuff like that, and inspiration on like hair journeys and how people take care of their hair, and I always come across hair products, and I found one, and they are based out of New York, and I have a few products here. Let me just grab them up real quick, and it is by the brand called VIDA Hair Growth. And this is a shampoo. I haven't used any of it yet. I just got this in the mail maybe a week ago. And when it came in the mail, there was one item that was missing from my order. So I contacted them and they're sending it out. I should get it in the next couple of days. So then I will use it on my next wash. But this is the shampoo. And it has, these are some of the ingredients it's showing here. It has onions, fruit of ragoon, molasses, carrots, ginseng, and bamboo extract. Doesn't that sound weird? But it smells good. It doesn't smell like onions at all. But it has all the stuff in there that will stimulate your hair follicles and make your hair grow. I am going to put a link down below of the Instagram page. You should see all the testimonies of these people hair grow so fast. So hopefully I'll get some of that good stuff right there up in my hair and follicles get all good and everything. And then this is their aloe rosemary conditioner. This has aloe, angelica leaves, root ginseng, fruit rangoon, and a secret plant, but they didn't say what the secret plant was. And they basically call this the molasses shampoo, and there is a molasses conditioner, but I got this one because they said this is really good at hair growth. And then I have a hair pomade. It has carrots, cinnamon, rosemary, and a secret serum, and this is green. It kind of smells like Blue Magic hair grease. So, kind of iffy on it. I don't know if the base of it is, what is it? Petroleum jelly? So, like, you know, like petroleum? Or, what do you call it stuff? Vaseline. There you go. I don't know if that's the base of this, but it kind of smells like Blue Magic. Hopefully, it doesn't have petroleum in it because that clogs up my pores. I can put petroleum around my edges. It's like the inside of my hair doesn't like petroleum, which is kind of weird. But the other thing that I have is their leave-in tonic. This has ginseng, honey, bamboo, and secret plant extract. And this is supposed to be the bomb.com for your hair. They said this is their bestseller, and they say that their mask is the bestseller. But that's the thing that didn't come was my mask, so she's sending that to me. And then I probably will document my journey on that so you guys can see how long my hair grows on that. That'd be cool. But the thing is, that's expensive. So I don't know if you want to call that high-end. No one really knows about the product. Like, I'm sure you guys probably never heard of this. It ranges from like $20 up to $70 or $60 or $50. It's something. It's like, I can't remember the prices, but I'll write them down below. But I think, like, for example, I think this shampoo was like $40, $30. I don't remember. I'll write it down below. I gotta look, but I bought it all. She didn't send it to me. She didn't know that I did YouTube videos until yesterday when I emailed her. She's like, oh, I'm gonna check out your videos, Karen. I was like, what? But those are like the only high-end things that I use. I'm really not a stickler on high-end. I just use what works. And if the price tag is too way out of my budget, then I'll at least try it once and then I'll stop if it's just too freaking expensive, like Kerastase. That stuff works. It's so expensive. Hi, I'm wondering, do you have any advice on acne treatment? So I just want to show you this. And you're like, what in the world is that little bucket of mess? Is a mask that I haven't used in a while because your girl's been so doggone stressed all the time. And this mask will clear your skin and it will brighten it, get rid of acne and acne scars. Just don't get stressed, because if you get stressed, acne will come back. And if you are an avid picker, like pimple picker, like Peter Piper picked the pickle peppers, you know, like if you are a pimple picker, your scar is going to come right back. So your girl's scars came back. Not on this side they did. And I was just so doggone stressed in my life and everything, but the stress is coming under control. I had to change some things in my life. It was just crazy up in these streets. And then your girl edges was just falling out. The girl was not wrapping her hair up. She wasn't sleeping on her satin pillowcase. I was just laying straight on cotton and all my edges just flew away. Like, you could see clean to my thoughts. So I am working on getting my edges back, or I'm just gonna die of sadness. But we're talking about the face now. What am I talking about? This right here is my Manuka honey and turmeric mask. And let me show you girlfriends and boyfriends and move all that out of the way. What I use is my turmeric right here. This and the Manuka honey. Right here, this honey is the bomb.com. You can eat this, obviously, but I haven't eaten it yet because I think if I tasted it, it's like addicting. But I feel like if I cook with it or like sweeten things up with it, then I'm going to use it all up and I'm not going to be able to use it on my face, you know? So, with these two things are high in antimicrobial properties and high in anti-inflammatory. Duh. Okay, so the antimicrobial is going to kill the acne. And anti-inflammatory is going to soothe the bumps and the redness and the puffiness and the swollenness and just the nasty just eruption. So you gotta kill it and then you gotta smooth it out, you know? So that's what these two things do right here. And then I put it in this little jar right here because I hate opening this bag all the time. But right here, these are our garbanzo beans. And this is a good source of protein, but we're not putting it inside of our body. We're putting it outside of our body. And it's good. It's like a gentle exfoliant. And it's like the glue that holds the mask together. Because if you just have turmeric and honey, you can do that. It's just going to be orange honey. But if you want to have like a little bit of a scrub, like you put it on your face, you let it sit for about 20 minutes, and then you just exfoliate just gentle, and then you wash your face out, this gives you that exfoliating action. You can't feel it, like your hands touching your face like this. You're like, what's she talking about? The exfoliation. Because we're so used to feeling like gritty. It's not gritty. But when you rinse your skin and you look in the mirror, it's bright and smooth. So it did exfoliate. You just didn't feel it. It's very, very fine. Like the micro exfoliants, you know? Oh my God, my nose is itching. I hate scratching my nose. What I do, I was supposed to do a video on that because I said it on Instagram that I was going to test it out for a month and then I was going to do a video on it. I'm still going to do that video. But I don't know when I'm going to do it. But if you're excited about it, just leave it in the comments below that you really want to see that video, because then I'll do it even faster. Boop. Oh, and then another thing that I like to use for calming acne, because that's the mask, but you know you gotta wash your face too. And my favorite thing to use is the Dr. Bronner soap. This is what I've been using so far. I've been using it for the last like 2 weeks, and you notice a difference the first time you use it. I like to use any type of product. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but any type of new face product that I use, I like to use it at night. So like if I buy it during the day, I won't use it. Although I want to use it so bad when I get home, I wait until nighttime and I pamper myself, I go to sleep, and I run to the mirror the next day and look at my face. And that's how I can tell if a product is worth keeping or returning or giving it away. And this is worth keeping for life. You can do a lot of things with this. You can wash your clothes, which I actually put some in my laundry today. Oh my God, it makes your clothes fluffy. It's weird. Like I put a regular detergent in it, and then I put like maybe like 2 tablespoons worth in the laundry. It suds up crazy. And then when I took the clothes out, they were like fluffy and almost dry out of the washing machine. It was like really weird. They just felt different. And I had the peppermint one, and your clothes, I know you're like, I don't want my clothes smelling like peppermint. It was a slight smell of peppermint. It wasn't strong. And if you don't like peppermint, you can get all the other kinds. They have like rose, they have lemon grass, I think, or something like that. They have lavender. That's a good scent. And then I think they have baby, which I don't think has a real scent at all. Maybe it just smells like baby soap or something. But they have different kinds. You can check it out. It's awesome. You can use that to clean your house, like your toilets, your floors, your dishes. You can brush your teeth with it. You can take a bath with it. You can do everything. So if you are on a budget and you don't want to buy face wash, oh, and you can wash your hair with it. You don't want to buy a whole bunch of shampoo. You don't want to buy a whole bunch of different face wash and a whole bunch of different toothpaste and laundry detergent and clothes. And dish detergent and all these crazy things. You just get you this. And that's all you need in your whole house. I haven't tried it on my hair yet though, because I would think it would work more like a clarifying, and you don't want to clarify too much. So maybe you do need shampoo. Or you can co-wash all the time. You do some 99-cent conditioner and co-wash all the time, and then when you want to get all that buildup off, you use that. You can do them. It's good. I know that you have a video on eczema, but do you still, I think she meant use. Do you still use that same routine? And if it's changed, would you please share? I haven't changed anything with my routine. I can't change anything. My body won't allow me to, because it'll break out. I can change things on my face like that. Like I really don't have eczema breakouts on my face. My eczema breakouts start from here down. Like I had this really, and it was weird because I was like, I don't have my eczema no more. There's no cure for eczema. I think it still stays in your bloodstream, but I didn't have any more breakouts. And like 2 months ago, I had this really bad breakout. It was like this long. And I still kind of have the scar. You probably can't really see it. Well, maybe you can. It's like right there. But it was long, like this. And when I was stressed, oh my God, that's how it came. Stress just went vroom, and it was inflamed. I looked like a freaking crocodile. It was horrible. And the only way it would go away is I had to get my stress to go away, because it would like go down and then come right back. It felt like I was carrying a pet on my neck. Like I should have named it. Pretty much still do the same thing. You want to keep your soaps as natural as possible, even if you want to use baby products. I love scented lotions. It just smells so good, but I can't use it on my body. So I use like baby lotion. I use coconut oil. I use the Neutrogena bath oil. Or you could use like the CVS brand. I think I have the CVS brand one because that one was on sale. That was like basically free one day when I bought it. And I think it's bigger than the Neutrogena one, so I bought that. So right now I have the CVS brand. And then for like face washes, I use those that I'm showing you. But like scented lotions, I can use them on my hands. It's so weird. I don't get eczema on my face, I don't get eczema on my hands, and I don't get them on my feet. I get them everywhere else. Mainly I get it on my back. Oh, my back is itching just thinking about it. Oh, I get it on my back. And like Mama C to say, oh, my body. She thinks her trunk is her body. So I'm like, where's your eyes and your nose and your arms and your elbow and your chin? She'll point to all that. And then I'm like, where's your body? And she goes like that. I'm like, Mama, all of this is your body. So I can't put all that fancy stuff on me. It sucks. But to answer that question, which I feel like I didn't, yeah, I still use this, everything's the same. Oh, and then you want to make sure you use a very gentle, mild laundry detergent. A lot of people don't think that. They think they got to go out and buy all these creams and all these elixirs and all these potions. And then they just use the generic 99-cent, well, there's no 99-cent laundry detergent. There might be at the 99-cent store. I wouldn't use that though. I love the 99-cent store, but I wouldn't love it for no detergent. That's, no, can't do that. That cheap stuff, if you have eczema, stay away from that cheap stuff, because you could be like, oh, but all these products work so well on me, until you put your clothes on and then you're itching and your body's on fire. You're washing your clothes in the wrong detergent. You gotta wash it in like just the mildest detergent. My favorite is Dreft, but that's expensive. So if you don't want to spend that much money or can't spend that much money, then don't. But get the one that, but get some type of detergent that has a very mild scent. Don't get that Rainforest Clean and Lavender Forest, like all these stupid names. Don't do that, because or laundry detergent has a lot of color in it. Like I see green detergent, blue detergent, purple detergent. No. You need to get a detergent that's like clear, because those dyes that's in it is gonna irritate your skin too. So you got to keep your soaps and your lotions to a very light scent. If you be like, but I want to smell good, then get the little tiny travel size Victoria's Secret lotion and only use them on your hands, you know? Unless your hands break out in eczema, because I've seen some people have eczema on their hands and you can't use it at all. Stop being greedy. You can't have everything. Hey lady, hope you and little mama are doing well. I wanted to ask, could you share how you got rid of your seborrheic dermatitis? Because I had both. I had seborrheic dermatitis, I have eczema, I have asthma, I have acne. I don't have high blood pressure. That's good. I had dandruff. I have dry skin on my body, oily skin on my face. Yeah, I'm a big old mess. But seborrheic dermatitis usually lives in your hair. And there's no such thing as, well, you could put it on the back burner. I don't know how to explain it. There's no cure for it. There's no, so I really didn't get rid of it in the sense that it ain't coming back. It's gone, girl. No, it can come back at any time. Food doesn't give me flare-ups on my body, so that doesn't do anything. If it flare up, it's because I blew up because I gained weight, but it doesn't flare up my skin or anything. Products can. That's why I was saying I hope this does not have petroleum in it. If this does, then I'm not going to be able to use this. It kind of smells like it do though. Man. But I'll be able to put it on my edges and like my nape, like the perimeter of my hair, but I can't put it on the inside because that will clog my pores and cause me to have the worst reaction of life. Like my scalp will be like disastrous. Like I used to base my scalp a lot when I would get relaxers. Every time I would get relaxed, I would base my entire scalp, and I had to stop because I would always break out inside. It would like clog my pores up there, so I used to stop basing my scalp and I just put the relaxer on really quickly and get it off. Like I'll put oil on my scalp, like coconut oil, because that'll slow down the process of the relaxer. So I would put coconut oil on my scalp. I can't put it in there, but on the perimeter of my hair, I would Vaseline that up. Like I was getting ready to get in a fight. Yeah, girlfriend. As far as like seborrheic dermatitis, if you have that, you're gonna find yourself not being able to co-wash as often as the next girl. You will find that you may have to wash your hair a little more often than the next girl. You will find that you may need to clarify your scalp more often than the next girl. I notice a lot of us focus so much on hair types and the curls and the kinks and the coils and the straightness and the flowiness, but I noticed not a lot of people focus on scalp health. We focus on hair health, but hair health wouldn't be anything if you didn't have good scalp. You know, like hair don't grow out of a dead follicle. A lot of people don't focus on their scalp and they're like, my hair's not growing as long as hers, or my hair doesn't look like that. Or, well, you can't change your hair texture, well, with a relaxer, but you can't change your natural hair texture. But you can kind of speed up your hair growth by keeping your scalp good. And so if you have eczema in your scalp, psoriasis in your scalp, seborrheic dermatitis, you're going to have to clear your scalp before you can start thinking about hair growth, because that's not even going to happen if you don't have your scalp clean. I really don't have dandruff anymore unless I go like a long time without washing my hair, which is like a week or two. I normally wash my hair every 3 days, 3 or 4 days. Sometimes I do get lazy. I'm not a stickler, and I'm not strict on that. So don't count. Be like, okay, well in 3 days, Kim's washing her hair. I know she is. No, you don't, because no, I don't do it like that all the time. When it goes too far, then I'll feel like it's like right here, and right smack dab in the middle. You know, like when a man gets balled up right there, like a little donut hole, like right there on top of my head, and like right here, I'll get dandruff again. But the seborrheic dermatitis has been gone for like, I want to say like a decade now. It's been going for about 10 years or close to it. And sometimes the water that you use, like harsh water, if you do have bad scalp, stop using grease. That's the first thing. I used to use grease all the time because that's what my mom knew. She knew you get the comb, get the brush, she sit on the couch, you sit between her legs and she greased that scalp. Like, that's what we do. Like, that's what my mom used to do back in the day. And I had the worst scalp. It was horrible. My head was on fire with itching. I had bald spots because I would scratch so hard. I would pull hair out because it would just itch so much. I would go like this, and I would just have hair in my hands because the follicles were dying. So my hair couldn't hold on to anything. So I was losing hair in clumps. And when I got old enough, like 18, I went up to college and I did my own hair. Still had bad scalp because I still carried those bad habits with me to school. But then one day, when I got married, although I'm not married anymore, but when I got married, my ex-mother-in-law was using, she introduced me to jojoba oil. And she said, use that, don't use grease. And ever since then, my scalp got better and better and better and better. As time went on, it got better and better and better. Then all of a sudden, it just whoop, now I'm fine. Yeah, you gotta get that scalp under control. Don't use things that clog the pores. It has to breathe. That's the main thing. And sometimes your whole scalp is gonna be white, and you're gonna wanna like make it not white. So you're gonna take grease and be like greasing your scalp or some type of thick thing and greasing your scalp. And then your pores are clogged, and so that's why it's going to look crazy. This video's long. I didn't want this video to be long, and it's long. They're always long. Hello, I was wondering if you had any suggestions on growing thicker hair. I'm currently using metabolism and have been seeing some growth, but my hair is really thin. Help me, please. Thank you. Okay, so my first question is, are you natural? If you are, your hair should probably be thick. If it's not thick, then you have to understand, unless you've seen your hair thicker than what it is today, then you can tell, like, okay, my hairs can get thicker. But if you've never had thicker hair, you can't make something happen that doesn't exist. I feel like if you do relax your hair, that will automatically thin your hair out. There are people who can make their hair thicker, but I just think they just have some strong bulletproof strands that don't get affected. But to be honest, you'll never see me pretend that relaxed hair is not damaged hair. I am the first that I've seen, but your girl Kimmy will be the first one to tell you that relaxed hair is damaged hair. I'll never tell you. I can make it the healthiest damaged hair as I can, but in essence it's damaged because even if it doesn't fall out, even if it grows all the way down to your ankles, it's still damaged because you have changed the structure of your hair. You permanently changed the structure of your hair, so it's damaged, you know? And even like when you bleach your hair and when you permanently dye your hair, that hair is damaged. You changed what God gave you. If your hair is relaxed, you're gonna have to work 10 times harder to make it thicker. And then if you flat iron your hair a lot, you have to stop that because that's gonna thin it out, whether you natural or relaxed. Just try going on spells without flat ironing your hair. First, if you be like, I gotta have my hair flat, and no you don't. But anyway, if you say you do, try to do your hair on Sunday night. Let's say you work Monday through Friday. So try to flat iron your hair, you do your little treatment, wash your hair and everything, and you flat iron your hair on Sunday night. Try not to touch a flat iron, curling wand, straightening comb, anything until the next time you wash your hair. And you're like, whoa, I'm in a week. Whoa! And next time, do it again. And the next time, do it farther. I remember years ago what I would do is I would go a whole week without any heat tools. I would hide the heat tools in the bottom of the sink or in a box or something like that, like in a shoe box or something like that. So I went a whole week without flat ironing my hair. I had my hair flat for the Sunday night, and it was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It was all flat iron, and Saturday it was all straight. Then Sunday night or Sunday afternoon came. It was time for me to wash my hair again. This time I wouldn't flat iron my hair. I would wash it and then I would like braid it and then let it be curly for a week. And then next time I want to wash it, then you can flat iron. So now you went 2 weeks without flat ironing your hair. And then you could go further. I haven't been like 2 months without flat ironing my hair. The longest I went without putting heat on my hair was 6 months. So I know I can go 6 months. I did a challenge like 2 years ago or something like that. And I went 6 months with no heat. So I know I could do that. But try to go as long as you can without putting heat on your hair. Because if you could take all the pills, you could put all the elixirs in your hair, but if you are damaging it as fast as you're trying to make it grow, it's not going to go anywhere. It's just like trying to run a race and somebody's holding the back of your shirt. You running, but you ain't getting nowhere. So your hair growing, but it ain't going to get anywhere if you're holding it back. So eliminate heat. That's the biggest thing that I can think without looking at your hair and without knowing your situation. But I would say I bet you I can guarantee about 99.9% of the time, not percent of the time, but I can guarantee 99% that you are using heat. So try to eliminate that and then see where that takes you. Try not to put a lot of tension on your hair, although I got my hair up in a ponytail, but it's only twirled around once, so it's really loose. But yeah, try to do that. It's kind of hard to tell people like advice if I don't see your hair or if you don't give me a description of your hair, but those are the main things that I can say. Have you ever tried the ORS relaxer and what did you think of it? I currently use it, the regular strength, but it processes my hair so fast. I want something that is gentler but will still give me the awesome shine I get with ORS. Any suggestions? I have tried ORS maybe about 3 years ago, 4 years ago. I think that's what it was. Yeah, I used it back before they started using the acronym. When they didn't say ORS, when it was called Organic Root Stimulator, and it said it on the box. So like back in the day. Just like you said, it processes way too fast. Like I can't even get it. I'm like, hello, I'm not even done. And this is like bone straight. I usually start in the back. And it's like bone straight. And then by the time I get it up there, up to this part, now this back is burning. And I'm like, dang, it's burning. This ain't even processed properly. It sucks. I hate this. So it makes your hair really, really straight. I don't feel that it damaged my hair or it broke it off. I didn't get any of that. But it did process way too fast. It would burn my hair. And if I wasn't moving fast enough, you got to be like moving like ninja speed. Because if you're not, you're going to get sores in your head. I remember one time I was taking my time or whatever, and I got sores in the back of my head. So I don't even know why you asked me this question, girl, because you know what relaxer I'm going to tell you. Cream of Nature. There's two different kinds. There's the red box, which is the argan oil one, and then there's the green box, which is the straight from Eden. Now, by you using organic stimulator, sounds like you like to get that nice, sleek, straight look. So, I would recommend the red box, because that's going to make your hair look like a relaxer. It's going to straighten your hair. It does not process, it processes at normal speed, but it's not processed as fast as ORS. Your hair will be shiny. You will notice just movement and bounce and flowiness and all that goodness. Now, if you like a Tex-Lax look, or you don't want your hair bone straight, still got that shine, still got that swing and that movement, use the green box, which is the straight from Eden. But I feel people who want that bone straight look, you're not going to get that from the green box because the green box is not designed for that. That's not going to get your hair bone straight. Maybe if you leave it on for like an hour, it might, but it'll be bone straight on the floor, so I don't know. But I would recommend the red box, the regular red box from Cream of Nature. That's the bomb.com, girlfriend. How are the main tablets vitamins working for you? And that doesn't get much better than this. And have you tried any other Main Choice products besides these? Dang, you guys want to know about this Main Choice. Yeah, so you guys know I already talked about that, about the vitamins. And then the doesn't get much better than this is this right here. This is like, it has a consistency of Cantu shea butter. I think that's what it is. Maybe a little bit thinner. Maybe not that thick. Not that thick, but it smells so good. You see, I still have a lot. I'm getting down there though. I'm getting down to the nitty gritty, getting down to the wire. I'm gonna have to order me another one. This makes my hair so freaking soft. Like my hair feels like a baby. Like for real. It feels like a poodle, like a teddy bear, like soft, like cotton. It just feels so soft. So what I do is, let me see. So I wash my hair, conditioner, and blah, blah, blah. I'm done with wetting it. So now it's time to dry. I usually spray it with my Cream of Nature, the Strength and Shine, that protein / moisturizing leave-in spray. So I spray that, and then I will take this and I do it in sections. I either do it in 2 sections or half and half, or usually I do it in 2 sections if I'm like freshly relaxed, because it's easier to get through. It's easier to detangle, easier to comb through. But if I'm far along in my relaxer, which right now I am almost 3 months post, like June, July, August, September. Yeah. So now I'm moving on to 4 sections. So you have 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom. And so then I just take a little dollop. Let me show you how much I use, because now I'm in the 4 section range, because this roots is just, I take about that much per section. I don't know if you can see that. Let me put it on the top of my hand. See, I use about that much. Oh Lord, I'm wasted. So we're gonna scoop that right back in there. Yes, we are. No shame in my game. All about that color. Okay, so then I put that in there, and then I go like this, and I put it in my hair, and then I do like the praying hands method. You go like that, girlfriend. Woo! And then I do that all over, and then I get me some oil. I don't seal with my Simplicity oil anymore because then it go too quick. So I seal with jojoba oil. So then I take a few drops of jojoba oil and do that like that around, and then I let my hair like be free and air dry a little bit. Whether I let it be free like this, or I have 4 little clips, like what do they call them, like butterfly clips. So I have 2 up here and 2 back here, and I let it air dry a little bit. I don't immediately start braiding or twisting my hair because it'll take way too long to dry. But once it's probably like 80% dry, I put my little braid in there with my little roll at the end. And girl, we get this creation, and it's so soft. So it's best to put this on your hair when it's damp, not dripping wet. So like use your shirt to squeeze out the excess, and then put this in your hair, girlfriend. And then your hair is just like unbelievably unreal soft. Like you touch your hair and you're like, this is not my hair. It's like great. And then at night, it depends on how I feel. Like tonight, I don't think I'm gonna need to put that stuff in my hair tonight because it's just too soft. Tomorrow it may look greasy, so I may not put that in there. But I know I'm gonna spray some of that Simplicity oil spray, and then I may put some on my jojoba oil, and then do the praying hands and braid it back up. But that stuff is amazing. Try it, and it helps with your edges too, and it helps. And I grease my scalp with it, so it's good. And then you asked me if I tried anything else. No, I haven't tried anything else from there. I'm trying not to do that. I wasn't even supposed to buy that stuff, but I just saw it, and I was watching her. When I say that, so I'm talking about this brand. I was watching her for like a month, and then my hands just clicked on it and typed in my bank account number and hit submit and waited outside until the mailman came. It was weird. I don't know what happened. I think I was asleep doing that. And now we're on the last question. This video is long. Okay, but my Q&A is going to be long, so I need to just get over that. But anyway, the next one is, and this is the very last one. It says, I want more info on the supplements you take for weight loss. Please and thanks, girlfriend. Now, I don't know, but I feel like my face is getting chubby again. I am small, still small. I'm down to a size 6. Before I was like an 8, 10. I'm down to a size 6. Not quite a 4 yet. I'm like, I bounce between 152 pounds and 154, 156. I never go higher than 156. I think when my wisdom teeth came out, I went all the way down to 150. That was not healthy because I wasn't eating anything. I was eating maybe like 400 calories a day, which is sickening. I wasn't doing that on purpose. I couldn't eat anything because I had 4 holes in my mouth. So I lost so much weight. And then when I could eat again, whoo, it felt so good. I started eating again, and then the weight came back, but then it stopped. So now I'm like I bounce between 152 and 154. When it's that time of the month, I blow a little more, and I'm up to 156, like that. But right now, I think I'm like 152. And then if I weigh myself later today, I'm probably like 153 point something. But yeah, but I feel like my face is getting, I feel like it's like I'm gaining weight just in my face. Everywhere else is still skinny. But let me show you what I got. Ones that I love from my weight loss supplements is from Advocare. And I rarely talk about it now. I need to start talking about it more because I love it so much. But I have my Thermal Plus. And this helps stimulate metabolism, and it's an innovative weight loss supplement or weight loss enhancer. You want to take one of these about 30 minutes before you eat. I haven't taken it all week though. Dang. Wait, no, I think I took it on the weekend. Wait, a few days ago. I be forgetting. Your girl's all over the place. If you can see my life, I'm all over the place. There's a lot of things going on. I'll talk about it. I think I want to vlog more. My mom said that I should because I have a lot to tell. She said I can inspire people. I think I may vlog more, but I'm just all over the place and I forget to take these. But this is the Thermal Plus. This is you take one of these about 30 minutes before you eat, and it will kickstart your metabolism. So when you're eating, it's actually sending the food and the fat to the right places and not just sticking to your body. Then this is Carb Ease Plus. This is this inhibits breakdown of carbohydrates and fat and support fat metabolism. Now you take 2 of these. I don't do this every day. And you don't take this before you eat everything. You only take this if you're going to have a high carb meal. So let's say it's cheat day, or let's say it's just any day and you're going to eat you some pasta, girlfriend, or you're going to eat you some pizza or some lasagna, something good with a whole bunch of carbs in it, or some like potatoes or some whatever, something crazy. And it tells you on the back, it says take 2 capsules immediately before your largest starchy containing meal. And then it says do not use between meals or on an empty stomach. So what I do, if I'm going to eat, let's say I'm going to eat like chicken Alfredo, or like what is that, chicken carbonara, like something like just big and cheesy and like, I take 2 of these and I get my water, I drink it, swallow it down, take my fork and start eating my food. That you do it immediately like that. You don't take it and wait and then eat it. No, you take this and then you immediately start eating. I don't do that every day, but I could tell when I don't use it. One time I ate a high starchy meal and it just felt weird. Like, oh Lord, I should have took my carbies. But I have like so many doggone bottles of Thermal Plus. I got another one over there. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things I want to show you from Advocare that I bought a couple months ago, more than a couple months ago, it was a long time ago. Haven't used it yet because it's all about gaining muscle. Because now I want to gain muscle because I don't want to get old and be flabby, because your girl's about to be 33 years old, and once you hit 30, things just don't look right and don't hang right. So I can't be hitting 40 and everything jiggling and flinging around. So we're going to have to tighten this up, especially if you lose weight. You're going to have to tighten this up. I noticed certain things is like jiggly, like on my arms and my legs are kind of jiggly, so we can't be doing that. So we got to tighten that up, girlfriend. Now, I have Mass Impact, this Advocare. This is, all these things are in a black box because it's mainly like, I don't know, they put it in a section for the boys. We all got muscles. So this is the Performance Elite line. Or maybe it's just boys always go over there and girls don't be touching it because I guess they're scared. Like, I'm going to look like a dude. No, you're not. It's impossible for you to look like a dude unless you take some type of steroid or some type of enhancer or some type of testosterone to make yourself look like a man. But here you go. This one right here, this is the Mass Impact. This is made of citrus. It supports muscle repair and building and provides nourishment for working out muscles. Then we have muscle gain. Boom! And this increases muscle mass. And it's high quality protein. And you're like, girl, it said increases muscle mass, so I'm going to be looking like a man. No, you're not. It's just, you can't grow something bigger than it's not going to grow, you know? We all know that our hair stops at a certain length, and your muscles stop at a certain length too. You know? Well, I guess a girl can gain a lot of muscles if you work out like a man. You can't take muscle gain and think you're going to look like a man. You have to actually work out like a man. And your girl not working out like no man. Sometimes I barely work out like a girl. So I know I'm not going to work out like a man. The next one I have is Muscle Strength. And this promotes muscle strength and enhances muscle growth. These are supplements right here. Boop. I'm going to try to do a video about this. You see, I haven't even used them yet. It's almost like dust is on top of the bottle. Dang. But it didn't expire. It only expired in 2017, so we're still good. And it's 2015 now. Now the next one is post-workout recovery. Doop doop. And this post-workout, you know. It optimizes muscle recovery, optimizes muscle repair, and minimizes muscle soreness. So I got that, and then the last one, which I meant to show that last, but this is the one right here, this is muscle fuel. Comes in a box. Oh my gosh. Maximizes the benefits of your training and reduces oxidation stress and energizes muscles. So this is basically helps your muscles from getting tired so you can get the best of your workout. All that junk. I'm gonna be looking like a man. It's like just playing. No, but I just want to gain muscle, because you can, if you don't have muscle and if you're so focused on losing weight and you're just losing fat, you want to tone yourself too. You don't want to just be looking jiggly walking down the street and not so much for visual looks and vanity, but if you don't have a lot of, like, if you don't have healthy muscle mass, I'm not talking about being so big that you look like a blimp walking down the street, but I mean, like, if you don't have a healthy muscle mass, you're gonna get very tired. And no, so we gotta get that. I have muscle, so we're gonna get that right, girlfriend. Maybe I should do like a before and after type of thing. Oh, that'd be great. But this video is long enough. The camera has stopped about 4 times, so I know this video is like over 40 minutes long. But now I'm just talking, I'm just rambling. But I haven't recorded in 2 months, so it's like, it feels weird because I'll talk about that later. I'll probably talk about that in the vlog, because there's been a change in my life. It's great. I love it. And I know you're like, what's the change? Did you adopt Mamacita? No, not yet, because you guys will know when I adopt her. Number 1, you'll see her. And number 2, you won't hear me say Mamacita. You'll hear me say her real name. But it's awesome. It's great. I can tell you that I am adopting her. Don't know the date yet. But I should be adopting her. I found out, dang, I want to tell y'all. Should I tell y'all? I'm going to tell you anyway. I was told that the adoption was supposed to be done before Christmas. I was like, oh, that'll be a Christmas present. That's so magical. Oh, so precious. So I was like, wow, that's awesome. Then something in my spirit just said, I feel that the adoption is going to be before then. Don't know why. I just feel November. Like, just November. It's just like calling me. So I told my mom, I said, I think I'm going to end up adopting her before December, like November. I don't know why I keep thinking November. A couple days ago, yeah, like the day before yesterday, I get an email from her caseworker saying that everything went through, everything looks good and everything, because we were waiting for stuff to be, I had to sign stuff and everything, and then, but they messed up on one of the papers. They had the wrong zip code, and it has to be correct. It can't be wrong because they're creating her birth certificate, because when you get adopted, your birth certificate changes. So, and they had the wrong zip code on it, and I was like, the zip code is wrong. And then she was like, oh man, we gotta change it. So I was like, okay, so I have to sign the new paper with she was just off 1 digit. But I had heard a couple days ago that Mamacita is gonna be adopted in October. I was like, whoa, so much for my November thought. It's October. So, and then I wrote back to her. I was like, whoa, are you serious? October? She was like, yeah. And she said, so when I meet with you next week, it's going to be the last time we meet each other. No, we meet with each other. I'm like, oh, that's so sad. Because I would see her every month. I was like, oh, like for the last year and a half. Well, almost a year and a half. It's not quite a year and a half. Like a year and 3 months. Yeah, a year and 3 months. So I was like, oh. So you guys should be seeing her soon, Mamacita, Mamacrita. And it's funny, I'm teaching her full name, because I changed her middle name and obviously I'm changing her last name. Her first name is staying the same. And so it's funny how she says Holden. Oh my gosh. I tell her name. I say her first name and I say Holden. So I say, what's your name? She always says her nickname. She doesn't say Mamacita, she just says her nickname. And I was like, well, what's your real name? She keeps saying her nickname. And I'm like, no, this is your real name. And I tell her real name, which is the name her birth mother gave her. I'm not changing that. And so she says it. And then I said, and your last name is Holden. And she goes, Mommy, what am I holding? What am I holding? I holding my baby. I'm like, no, not holding, Holden. And I'm like, dang, that's a stupid jokes I used to get when I was in school. Like the teachers, like there was this one like art teacher. and he would say, hey Kim, what are you holding today? I'm like, I'll be holding my art project when somebody stole it. So I'm trying to get her, it's holding, not holding. So she's like, oh mommy, what am I holding? I'm like, she's funny. She's only 1. She'll be 2 in October. It'll be awesome if she gets adopted on her birthday. Her birthday is October 21st. And mine's October 29th. So it's like meant to be. Like our birthday's like right there. And she's goofy just like me. Sometimes she'll go too goofy and I tell her she gotta stop. I'm like, okay, it's time to be serious. It's time to take a bath. I'm getting ready to go to bed. You be giggling all night. I'm rambling like along, like this is ridiculous. This video's probably like an hour. But you guys haven't seen me in a month, so that's what you get. So I will see you guys next time. I'm gonna have to go get Mamacita from school soon. It's like what, almost 2:30 in the afternoon. I should be taking a nap. But anyway, I'm gonna go edit this video. So I'll see you guys next time, and I love you and have a wonderful day. Bye. Toot salute.